Hello. Welcome back to Spiritual Astrology. And this is Cancer. Venus in Cancer. Oh my goodness, the sun just came out, and I did not plan for it to be this bright. But as long as you can see me and hear me, then everything should be fine. So here we go. Venus in Cancer. I think you guys would think I'm funny. Cancer actually enjoys like really silly humor, or it likes, it kind of doesn't care what people think. It likes to be silly, mostly because Cancer values emotion before anything else. It values emotion and caring. It's not that serious, in my opinion, because I'm a Capricorn. So Capricorns are extremely careful. We're full of care, like we care too much. So then we look at Cancers and we think, oh look, they're caring. But Cancer is actually a very caring sign. You guys are emotionally sensitive in relationships. You guys are able to see the love and everything. And I can understand because I do know a lot of Moon in Cancers. I know a few Venus in Cancers. But you guys are attractive to me. People with any Cancer placement. But Venus in Cancer, this is a decent place. Some people say that this is kind of basically exalted. I think it's a good place. It's kind of more on the good, exalted-ish side. Sorry about that. So you're kind of affectionate, but a bit more secretive than Leo. You don't want to go out in public and, like, Venus and Leo is a bit more extravagant. I haven't made that video yet, but it's just a bit more able to show love in an extravagant, dramatic way. But Venus in Cancer is less dramatic. You guys are intuitive, sensitive. I can see Venus in Cancer people, watching a sunrise over the water with their loved one, not talking too much, just kind of hugging each other, making me jealous. I have Venus in Aquarius, and that's similar in the sense that it's very friendly and positive, and people like Venus in both Aquarius and Venus in Cancer, but Venus in Cancer is a bit more sensitive. You guys are able to see the picture, both the intellect of the situation and the emotions, and I think that's what Cancer does. It kind of like goes back and forth between the intellect and the emotions, and this is where emotional intelligence comes in. So in relationships, you kind of just know which steps to take when to take them. The only negative that I would say towards Venus and Cancer would be to watch out for clannishness. Don't possess your lovers. Don't manipulate them. I'm sorry, but I gotta say it. Any placement in Cancer is manipulative, okay? You guys can just make people feel bad for you, and you think it's good because it's just you trying to make people feel bad for you. You could lose lovers in this sense because you think that this is a good thing. You think that this is how relationships should be. So your Venus placement, remember, is how you think relationships should be. But it's not always the case. Just a second here. I might have to switch something. Sorry, I just realized I had to plug in my camera. Venus in Cancer, you guys are just so sweet in relationships, so caring, kind of beyond the superficial. So you might look at some relationships and think they're superficial. You might get annoyed by the fake, stupid relationships where people do not talk about their feelings. And if you have a Venus in Cancer, you definitely should be talking about your feelings, and I feel like you know this. It would suck if you had other placements that contradict this, of course. But Venus in Cancer is a beautiful place for Venus. I like it. I read a bit about this, but I feel like you would make good mothers. You would kind of be the mother in a relationship, unless both of you are Venus in Cancer. I know my cousin is a woman, but she has Venus in Capricorn. Now she has the Moon in Cancer, so this is confusing. But the way that I can explain this is that her Venus is in Capricorn, so she likes her relationships to kind of be a bit on the more intense side. She's a bit more suspicious, but of course she's a Scorpio. Cancer is less suspicious than Scorpio and less suspicious than Capricorn, and Venus in Cancer is relationships. You probably like to go on dates to restaurants. You probably like to cook for your lover. You probably like to have meals cooked for you. You probably like sharing cheesecake with your lover, or maybe you just want to have the whole cheesecake to yourself. I love cheesecake, and I feel like that's my Jupiter in Cancer. So Jupiter in Cancer and Venus in Cancer are quite similar, and if this is the case, then you are probably emotional, especially in relationships. You probably want to know exactly how your lover's feeling, and if you feel like they are upset, it will upset you as well. Venus in Cancer, you guys are a bit mysterious to other people that are air signs or earth signs or what. You're just mysterious to everyone else because you don't necessarily talk about how you want your relationships to be. You might actually kind of have a few friends that you tell you certain things about your relationships, but you probably enjoy it when certain things are kept secret. You're probably very much attracted to emotional people, especially emotional women. You think that femininity should be emotional. You think that mothers and wives should be caring and housewives. And you probably believe that one person in the relationship should stay at home to take care of children if you have any, or if you think you're going to have some in your relationship. Venus in Cancer. I'm really pulling stuff out. Like, I quickly read before the video, but not only that is what I've been saying, but also your Venus is how you think you should act in public. How you think what is the best socially acceptable, most optimistic, positive way to act around specific people. And if it's Cancer, you think that people need to be fed, you think that people need to have a home, you think people need to be protected, but you're not going to be that air sign Venus that's saying, like, you know, the host. You may not put your ego into being the person that says, hey, I'm the best host, but you want to make people feel happy and comfortable. You might like watching comedy videos. You might like watching romance, but you don't necessarily want to tell people that you like watching romantic videos. I think that's what Cancer's like, because I'm a Capricorn, so it's the opposite. I like funny movies, and I'm willing to admit it. I don't know if that's my rising sign or what, but usually Capricorns are a bit more hidden about it. Cancers are kind of more open, but you know, they're open to their loved ones about it. Capricorns are a bit reversed, so I'm going to say that Venus in Cancer is you are going to tell the closest people in your life how you feel, what kind of things you like in your life, that you are emotional, that you do want emotional relationships, and that you do want to watch those crazy movies, and that maybe if you're in a relationship, you think that you should be cuddling on the couch with a soft blanket and watching really good movies about comedy, or about rom-coms, I guess, romantic or comedy. Things like that. Well, I think I've said everything that I can. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or what have you, place it in the comments below in this video. Subscribe, like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. So, I hope you like this video. I'm gonna continue making the Venus series. It's taking me a bit longer than my last series, I think. So yeah, once my Venus is done, I'll feel a bit more complete. Like, I feel like I won't be dragged down. I'm not exactly the most reliable Capricorn, especially someone has to make me a schedule. Like, come on, bring me a Virgo. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you like this. I really hope I pinned you down, you Cancers, you mysterious people. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Bye.